This painting was the very first one I ever painted on canvas. There is even a little mark here that says 0. At the time, it meant something like nothing to me, a test, a beginning, something unimportant. And the strangest thing is, later this painting became one of the strongest and most meaningful pieces for people. I remember the emotional state I was in when I painted it. I felt very suppressed, sad, and at the same time, angry. Because back then I wanted to do something bigger. I wanted to make an important decision, but I was scared, and honestly, it hurt. Part of me was saying, "You can do this." And another part was saying, "You are still too small. You don't know enough. Who do you think you are?" And inside me, there was this constant battle. And now, when I look at this painting, I can clearly see that moment. A woman who already feels her power, but still doesn't allow herself to fully become it. And I realized this painting was not the end of something. That's why I decided to continue this story through a series of 3 paintings. Almost like pulling this woman further towards the version of herself she was afraid to become. I'm going to paint them in the same format, in the same expressive way, almost intuitively. And each painting will feel like a different emotional state. The first one is awareness, a moment of inner conflict. The second one is fire, anger, power. I want, I can, I choose. I want to let her become huge, red, uncomfortable, intense, passionate. Let her be angry at others, at herself, at the whole world. I want to feel this energy without controlling it. Because in this state, she no longer needs to make herself smaller for other people's comfort. And yes, a woman like this can feel frightening. What if we admired her instead? Watched her power, her wild, fiery beauty, her hunger for life. And the third painting will be about something completely different. Not about conflict, but about integration. About a woman who no longer separates herself from her own power. Where power is no longer an explosion, but part of her nature. She is powerful when she loves. Powerful when she cries. Powerful simply because she exists. And here, the color red becomes something different. Not only anger, but also love, presence, nature itself. Thank you for being with me through this process. It felt intense, emotional, and deeply alive, and maybe you felt that with me too. I also wrote a metaphorical fairy tale called The Red. where I go even deeper into the world of accepting your own power. You can watch it in the next video. This was Assem. Please support my channel with a like and subscribe. I truly want Unshell to grow and become a meaningful space for the women who find themselves here. See you.